Peace and blessings to everyone. We're in the aftermath, the therapy of the loss, embarrassing loss to the Chicago Bears. We're seeing a lot of stuff on the internet. And first and foremost, the first person that comes in here, let me know if you can hear the fan in the background. If so, I will turn it off. Let me know if you can hear the fan in the background interrupting the audio feed today. But we're going to talk about a few things. And if you want to come in and speak, I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come in and rap with us about, the game yesterday, man. It was tough. One thing I realized, man, that it's a little bit better that it's a Saturday as opposed to a Monday, but this Eagles team controls too much of my emotion. Like the first thought that I wake up in the morning, I feel like disgusting waking up like, oh, we just lost. As opposed to waking up to an Eagles win. But I woke up to, and I started seeing it last night, that fans now, some people, are calling for Jalen Hurts to be benched. Now, I want to kind of gauge the pulse of the people today because, of course, my thoughts are, hell no, that's stupid. It's Philly, though. This is what you get in Philadelphia, though. So you kind of expect it. And it's almost like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that people kind of wanted this. They kind of wanted this so they can have their shows and say what they want. And I'm going to get to that. Look, I'm not advocating for Jalen Hurts to be benched, right? But I want to read this comment. So the defense not stopping the run, but y'all blame Hurts is crazy. I'm not blaming Hurts. Did it hurt? It's a team. First of all, football is the ultimate team game. So you're going to have, he shares some of the blame. He had 2 turnovers yesterday. I do question the tush-push play calling. When you're moving the ball in a specific way, you don't stop it to go to another way. When the Bears, this is a coaching malpractice. When the Bears were moving the football down the field, they kept doing the same thing. Them cutback runs. And they beat up our defensive line, which we'll get to. They let up 300 yards on the ground. That's the major reason why we lost the game. And Jalen Hurts' 2 turnovers. And the offensive coordinator, the play calling, the situational play calling, and special teams is the reason why we lost the game. So let's keep that 100. Let's keep that a beam, right? So yeah. But no, I'm not advocating for Jalen Hurts. Those are the people who never liked him, that have, I don't know what it is that they have about Jalen Hurts, but they don't like his style of play. But they love it when he wins, though. They love it when they can party in the streets when the Super Bowl time. But criticism is on the table for Jalen Hurts. He will tell you. He told you himself in the press conference last night, right, that he played horrible. It was a bad game. You can't have those. So I'm going with Jalen on that. But I trust Jalen to be able to turn things around, right? I want to read this comment. People calling for Jalen Hurts to be benched didn't want him as QB anyway. Eagles fan are too emotional. Absolutely, Brocker. I agree with you. 10,000%. They didn't want him there anyway. They didn't when Carson Wentz was going out. They didn't want him. But you have certain platforms that attract Eagle haters. This is not one of them. This is a realist platform that's going to give you uncensored, real thoughts about the Eagles. Fuck your feelings. But never am I going to go with the dominant thought. I don't have no racism. I don't have no prejudices or nothing like that. I just want to see the team win. I'm an Eagle through and through, right? Through and through, baby. I'm eagled the fuck out. I'm always going to be eagled out. That's just what it is, But nevertheless, I'm going to get to your comments. 27 touchdowns. This is from Eagles Brother 92. 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. You want to be benched. Yelling for a coaching fair. You don't know ball. Sirianni, stubbornness is the issue. Absolutely. I agree with you. Again, I'm not calling for him to be benched. I'm a supporter of Jalen Hurts. I've watched his growth from college to now. I understand what he means. I understand he's a fearless leader. I understand he's a great football player, a great quarterback, and a great teammate, and a great leader. No, I'm not calling for him to be benched. People that wanted him to be benched didn't never want him anyway, right? Let me go to my man DRZ, and I'm gonna open up if somebody wants to come in and speak, I'm gonna drop the link in a second if you want to come in and speak. DRZ Motorsports, my guy. Fish stinks from the head down. Anyway, guys, real quick, can y'all hear the fan in the background? Let me know if you guys can hear the fan in the background. Can you hear the fan? Because I don't want the audio to be distorted. My DRZ Motorsports puts the fist stinks from the head down, brother. If people want Hurts bench, it needs to start with them getting rid of Patullo. The route design is horrendous, and McKee doesn't change anything. Absolutely. McKee just makes this a worse offense, in my opinion. Right? Egregious, my bad. I mean, y'all firing these comments out today, boy. Yeah, so no, it starts from the head down, like you're saying, and at this point, I'm advocating a change at play caller, because even the tush push play, that's not a good play to call. It's worked for us so many times, but you're moving the ball with the inside zone, because what they started doing was they started bringing Smitty on a jet motion. And that was confusing the defense, because they didn't know if he's going to get the ball, they was going to pass it. So it confused them, as opposed to them knowing, all right, Jalen is going to either put it in there or take it out, but he's not going to run. He's probably going to throw up. So it threw him off. And we was moving the football 4 yards a clip, and you tush push it. What they also was working for the offense is spreading them out, spread offense, and letting Jalen even pick the receiver, because they ain't have cover guys couldn't really cover us like that. CJ can't cover. Right? Jalen got burnt. Jalen, whatever his name is. They couldn't cover us for real until we got in that condensed formation. When we spread it out, we was working them. Why'd they get away from it? That's offensive play calling. You know? Gotta watch these games with a third eye. The eyes don't lie. Yeah, and I'm looking and I'm like, yo, hold on. They know what we're doing. I'm like, they know what we're doing. They know what we're doing. The defense knew. And then you see CJ at the end there. He's with, which I didn't like that scene, how Ocho and Shady and them was laughing like that. To me, that was some whole shit. Oh my God. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Y'all that happy? For real? Kansas City is having a worse season than us, but nobody's asking for Mahomes to be benched. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna put your comment on the screen. My bad, brother. Eagles brother 92. Absolutely. At Larry Jackson. They always try to find a way to blame the brother. It is what it is, brother. Racism. They don't have it's early, my fault. Does have something to do with it. Yeah, racism definitely. And I know people don't like that. It does, because you see the same platforms with the immediately jumping on that narrative. If you sit there and you watch them, no matter what point the guest is making, they say, well, there's the quarterback. Wait till WIP goes live. Just wait. I guarantee you they're going to be calling for Jalen Hurts. But when you look at in the stadium yesterday, they were saying fire Patullo, not Jalen Hurts. But somehow on social media, what they're picking up is that we should bench Jalen Hurts, which I do not agree with. The offense, the offense ain't going to never be better until they get rid of Sirianni and his Puffett, the offensive coach. Absolutely. Hey, even when Jalen Hurts, like when he's dropping back, I don't have faith he's going to find a man, because there's no, like, if you compare and contrast the Bears and the Eagles offense, he's playing chess. The Bears coach is playing chess. He's looking down at the sheet. He's just confident in what he's going to call. You can see it on his face. You can see it. Nick Sirianni look flustered. He don't know what to call. Kevin Patullo don't know what to call. Y'all crushing with these comments. Y'all want to come in and speak? I'm gonna drop the link. K Chanel 30 puts, people need to stop the BS. They want to bench Hurts because a lot of people have been wishing and waiting for him to fall. Absolutely. They've been waiting. But I guarantee you this. I guarantee we come back stronger than ever the next game. I guarantee you that. I guarantee we go on a run. Mark my words, Saturday, November the 29th. Watch this shit. It's going to happen. Watch what's going to happen. I guarantee you that. But nobody's talking about the defense. You give up 300 yards on the ground. Somebody can find the stats. You're not winning a football game. I don't care what the offense does. You're not winning a football game. People could try to say, oh, they held them to 24. They got 300 yards on the ground. That's 3 football fields. Jalen Carter was smiling and laughing at the end of the game. He got his dick put in the dirt all night, bro. By some young boys beating his ass all night. Nope, everybody want to say this $200 million offense. How about this $150 fucking million defensive tackle? He ain't get the money yet, but it's coming. He's getting thrown all over the place. I saw a dude duffing right in the dirt yesterday, man. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it. DRZ Motorsports, Tanner McKee started 2 consecutive games, and these people call him a true pocket passer, laughing my ass off. We never seen him under any duress. He's a backup for a reason. Absolutely. And nobody came calling for him. Nobody came looking for him. He was so good, he would have got traded. He would have got traded. That's how Philly is, though. They don't want to see a brother succeed like that. But they'll celebrate when a brother's succeeding. But when a brother's succeeding, they don't want to see him. So I'm here to attack that narrative because I know what's coming this week. We all know what's coming. I'm saying brace yourself for it. Brace yourself. Smash y'all up front all day. Absolutely. Let me put this link if somebody want to come in and get some shit off their chest. McKee under pressure. Can you imagine McKee sitting back there on a blitz? Oh my God. He's a sitting duck, bro. He'll be throwing interceptions all over the place. Come on, bro. Let me link up. Let me link up. Copy. I'm going to drop the link if somebody want to come in and rap real quick in the comments. The link is in if you want to come in and rap real quick. Let me take this off the screen. The link is here. Y'all want to come in. If they want that stiff McKee, the media, if they want that stiff McKee, they should have him. It would get worse, not better. But they don't care. Jalen's not the QB they want. Absolutely. He could win 2 Super Bowls. He'll still be under scrutiny. It don't matter. The fact that Fangio didn't make adjustments is worrisome. Absolutely. Yo, he couldn't really beat us passing the football. Stack the fucking box, bro, and stop the run. Why are you continuing to trust these dudes with 4 down linemen when they get beat up all day? Stack the box and make. I'd rather get beat over the top than get punched in the face all day, take body shots, and have, like, come on, bro. To me, that's the major reason why we lost the game yesterday, because the lack of adjustments on defense, and they got 300 yards. Even if we went up and scored, if Ben Johnson was smart, he would have kept pounding the rock. So it wouldn't have mattered if we would have scored 28 yesterday, because they would have kept scoring on the fucking ground. But Jalen Hurts can't have those turnovers, though. I'm going to keep it a bean. And you can't miss an extra point, bro. Can't miss it. Defense got exposed, bro. Man, come on, think about it. Did we expect them to get 300 yards? Maybe like 70, 80. I expected that. But 300 yards on the ground? Everyone is overreacting all the time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Crown father. McKee hasn't thrown a single pass in a real game yet, but people are already crowning him. Hurts is the Super Bowl MVP. Y'all want him benched. The double standard is real. It is, bro. It's unbelievable, for real, for real. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Everyone overreacting all the time. Frederick. Fangio defense is built on 2 safeties deep. Well, you need to adjust, because I wasn't scared of them passing the ball yesterday. I wasn't. And then people run with their narrative. Oh, the defense just, is too much. No, you stay stout all game. It's like the Bears defense stays stout all game. When we played the Kansas City Chiefs, we stay stout all fucking game. I don't want to hear, oh, the offense is not doing nothing, so the defense. Nah, shut up, man. Some of these dudes, I want to punch them in their fucking face, yo. They got some of these channels, man, because y'all really got issues with another thing about the quarterback, and y'all really don't want to come out and say it, so you find every other way to attack them. I can't wait till I run into some of y'all dudes, man. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait till I run into some of y'all dudes, man. I'm going to confront some of y'all dudes. Watch. Tanner McKee played 2 preseason games against third string defenses. Absolutely, bro. It's crazy. Was that got wide open yesterday? I'm gonna get you in case Chanel in 1 second. Eagles junior football. I see you hating in the comments. Yes, he missed the pass to him and Smitty, but they were on the same page. Every week, every game, quarterbacks miss passes. How many passes did Caleb miss yesterday? Miss me with that bullshit. Let me bring you in, sis. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming on the stream. How you feeling today?
It's Saturday, so I'm glad. How about you?
Good. I'm good. Just trying to, overcome this loss. It hurts.
It does, and it's crazy. I had to work yesterday, so I'm working, and I had the game on my tablet at the same time. And man, I don't know. Everybody keeps talking about how it feels like 2023, and I get it, but I think the difference is that we can because we've had games where we showed what we can do. The
Right.
Minnesota game, the Rams game, those halves that we played where we were unstoppable. I'm just not sure what's
Mm-hmm.
going on. Like, why have we stopped being aggressive? I don't get it.
It's the play
Um,
calling. It's easy. It's easy to play calling, man. Like it just is. And when you look at it and you know football, and even if you don't know football, like you just see, like in certain situations, he's not dialing up the right things. That the ability's there, the guys are there, and it's also the offensive line play. If you see a lot of the plays yesterday, Jalen Hurts, as soon as he dropped back, hit that back foot, they was right in there. He had to run
it was
off.
on. Yeah. I, I don't understand. Listen, we have backups, right? And I understand they're not going to be the Cam Jurgens, they're not going to be Lane Johnson, but what are they there for? If they're hurt, let them sit down. Let them get well for the playoffs. We keep putting them out there. We're not going to make the playoffs because they're going to be too hurt to be out there in the first place. It's too much. Like the whole O line is hurt. I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. I don't
Right,
know what's going on with Mylata. He's been off all season. I'm not
right.
sure what's going on with him mentally, but he is not living up to the standard of his play from last year and years before. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
when
know.
you football, I coach football too, so it starts and ends with the offensive defensive line. I don't care what skill players you got. If your offensive line is not blocking, it's going to look like it looks.
I agree.
That's just
I
what it is,
agree. I
So,
agree.
yeah.
I mean, hopefully we can and another thing, I'm sorry, I don't want to hold
No,
up
you're
the
good. You're
line
good.
if anybody else
You're
can
good.
come in. But
Yeah.
why are we not putting Tank Bixby out there? That man is getting
Yeah.
8 to 9 yards a carry. Put him out there. We need fresh legs out there. Saquon, listen, they got Saquon's number. I don't know what it is about him this year. He want to juke and be shuffling his feet all the time. He won't want run a straight line to save his life. He want to
Right.
spin and
Right.
and dunk and turn around and he think he Allen Iverson out there this year, and I don't know why.
Right. Now, I
And I
appreciate
love
you though.
Saquon.
Yeah. I love him too.
So,
But he's not having a good year. He's not. He dropped the ball yesterday, wide open. Like it's just when it rains, it pours. And right now it's
yeah,
pouring. It's pouring, but we'll be good though. We're gonna bounce back.
I hope so.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Well, I
hope so.
appreciate you coming on the stream. I really do. And I hope you have a good day.
You do the same.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, so I don't I agree. I think they should give Bigsby a few carries. They definitely should. They definitely should. North Philly Mud, we will still win the Super Bowl. Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility. But I think I'm not so convinced because the offensive line, man, the offensive line is putrid right now. The offensive line is not good. And yes, I support mix. And why don't we run 2 running back sets? I think that'll that will mix things up a little bit. Have Tank and Shady, not Shady, Saquon in the backfield, right? And mix it up. The offense, it looks to me like the Eagles is running about 15 different plays. That's what it looked like. It looked like they're running about 15 different plays. You know? Oscar, shut your ass up. He's so trash, but he just won a Super Bowl and got Super Bowl MVP, been to the Super Bowl twice. You got to be a dumb fuck to say that. You an idiot. You an idiot. Are you serious? Get your ugly face off my screen, man. You's a weirdo. He can't have a few bad games. Like, come on, bro. You a clown, bro. Oscar, you a clown, brother. Coaches are soft, players play soft. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna drop the link though. I'm gonna drop the link. You want to come in? Come on in. Man, I don't know, bro, about the Cowboys. Look, the Cowboys right now, I think, are probably the second or third best team in the NFC. That's just real. Hurts is a good QB. It's not on him. He's top 10, if not top 5. Absolutely, I agree with that. Hurts had a year. All quarterbacks have a bad game. All quarterback. You see Lamar Jackson's game, I guarantee you people in Baltimore have not asked for him to be benched. Steve, go shoot. Tank needs more than a few carries after what I've seen from the O-line and Saquon. He's been struggling all year. He shouldn't even be starting back. I don't know about starting. Like, he shouldn't be starting back, but it's not a good year for Saquon, man. And sometimes it happens. You know? I was always trying to find that comment. Oscar, yeah, Oscar's a clown, bro. He could be a 12-year-old kid for all we know. Oscar needs to look at Jalen's actual accomplishments. When you take away a perception that people have, you see actually one of the best. He actually is. What was that comment I was looking for? Jalen Hurts probably had one of his worst games of the season, still played better than Josh Allen. Yeah? Are you good, Steven? Well, what's going on, brother? These racist fans are the only one that wants Hurts bench. I can't disagree with you. I cannot disagree with that. I'm not going to say everybody that wants him bench is racist. I would never say that. But some of them are, and I already called them out. And you see they didn't respond. They didn't say nothing because they already know what it is. The offensive line is banged up. It starts with the O-line. And let's talk about that because, again, coaching from taxi football all the way to pros, if you don't have a good offensive line, right, I don't care what your skilled players are, you're not going to do much. Richard Sherman said it's Kevin Matula. I've seen that. But the sports shows won't talk about that. They're going to point at Jalen Hurts. They're going to go straight in on Jalen. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. You'll see it. You'll see it this week. So brace yourself, Philly. It's going to be a long week. My thing is, don't even engage it. If you see the title, skip right past it. Don't even engage them. Don't even go on Twitter and talk. Don't do none of it. I promise you. The link is in the description if somebody else want to come in and talk. Let me post it again in the comments or description, wherever the hell it's at. It starts from the coaches in the trenches. Yes. I love this comment. We need to enjoy this era of Eagles football. I've been a fan all my life. And there's not another era that was better than the team we have now. Absolutely. I witnessed 2 Super Bowls, baby. Great times with my family. Hold on. 3 Super Bowls, right? 4. 1, 2. 4. I witnessed 4 Super Bowls, 1, 2. Washington fans can't. It's been 30 years. Dallas fans been 30 years. Some teams ain't never won. Some teams ain't even been to the playoffs, baby. We good, baby. Eagles all day, every day. All day, every day, baby. Let's see. Y'all know good and well Hurts ain't the problem. If you replace Hurts and Barkley with Tanner, McKee, and Bibbsy, it won't make a difference. The offense is out of sync, point blank. And you know what? That's 100%. It's out. That's a great word to use. Out of sync. That's a great word, bro. Because it just is. Like when you got AJ and Jahan running into each other, like they don't. When people say it looks like a high school, it looks like some like people just got it and they don't know what they're doing, bro. That's what it looked like. CJ said, "I know." Fuck CJ though, man. Fuck CJ. I get what you're saying about CJ. Fuck CJ, man. CJ ain't do shit yesterday, but run his damn mouth. He ain't really have, so he wasn't really tested either, though. Charlie, Super Bowl MVP should have been for the defense, not Jalen. QB rating and all BS. AJ knows it's not working out with Hurt. Nah, you're a goddamn fool. You're a goddamn fool. Where's my thing at? I still got it up here. Fuck. You's a goddamn fool. Where we at? I got it right here. Dickhead. What are you talking about? Charlie's. What the fuck are you talking about? What are we talking about? Look at these numbers in the Super Bowl. What are we talking about? What? Look, huh? What are we talking about? 119 passer rating, 77% completion rating, 221 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's what you call checkmate in chess. That's checkmate. That's checkmate. Get the fuck out of here. AJ got an all-pro, Pro Bowl ring, double-digit TDs, 1,200 yards every year he's been here. AJ knows it works with Hurts. Absolutely correct. Thank you for that. When the people want to start talking their bullshit, punch them in the face with the facts. Punch them in the face with the facts. Those are the facts. And matter of fact, not even 1,200, 1,500, 2 years. 2 1,500-yard years. Boom, right in your face with the facts, baby. What we talking about? I wish we can go back to how we felt in 2022. We had the best. Actually, last year, man, think about it. Last year was a magical ride, yo. Yeah, last year was magical. I think the short week hurt us, though. I really think we needed more time because the last time we had a short week, we lost. Right? But you know what? I think if we play Chicago again, we'll beat them. I really do. And I hope we get the opportunity to do so. In Chicago. But if you look at it, Jalen Hurts has always kind of struggled against Chicago. Even back that we went to the Super Bowl. Didn't he get hurt against Chicago? Well, for those that are joining into the show, definitely not talking about benching. I know the people are. That's going to be the narrative. You know? North Philly Mo. We won't show who we are into the playoffs. Just got a gut feeling. I can't go with that, man. I just can't, bro. Because you got to kind of be playing good going in. Right? Now, if we're healthy and our defense gets back on track, I think we could beat anybody. I really do. But I really feel like we need to, first of all, win these next 2 and just go from there. But if you look at it, though, we ain't really want to win the NFC East like this, did we? Early as hell. 5 games left. We ain't really want that for real. Like, Phillies, we want that underdog rule. We want everybody against us, everybody doubting us. Think about it. Even last year, we went into the playoffs. Everybody was doubting us. Everybody was talking about the passing game. Everybody was talking about Jalen Hurts. And bam, fuck everybody up in the playoffs. And even the Rams game, people talk about they almost beat us. Why they almost beat us? Because the defense let them back in the game. Because we was up 13 points with 4 minutes left in the game. The defense let them go right down the field. So the offense did its job. As much as y'all say it was bullshit and that, had them up. 13 points with 4 minutes left. The defense let them get back in the game. But people don't really want to talk about that, though. They keep saying we almost lost to the Rams. Yeah, but why, though? Yeah, I don't hear the majority of the real fan base calling out their QBs, Allen, Mahomes, Nick Ball, Rogers, Goddard, Sunshine. Yeah, even to be benched. You're right. Good point, Monica Lewis. You don't hear it. As bad as a game as golf, he ain't play that good. He's not having that good of a year. You don't hear it though. It's just these people in Philadelphia. You know? Vanny 101. Most fans don't know shite. Don't know how things operate. Sirianni is a true culprit here. Team is a reflection of the coach. Sloppy, undisciplined, mentally weak, immersed in drama. Nick-like. 100% agree. 1,000% agree. It's goofy at this point. It's goofy, bro. And that's 100% the truth. All the way from the top to the bottom. The head coach is setting the schedule. The head coach is coaching. The head coach is talking. He's the leader. If your team looks like shit, it's a direct reflection of the head coach. Period. Best comment today. I appreciate that. Isabella Glover, blackball. Nick said in the press conference he wasn't changing nothing, but I believe Jeffrey High will make him do something. And then what might happen is it might be subtle. It might be subtle where they don't even tell you who's doing it, who's calling the plays in, but he just doesn't know how to call plays, man. I'm convinced at this point. I'm convinced. We have how many people we got in here? I can't even see it. Yes, these fake Eagle fans trolls ain't calling out Stoutland. Ain't he the R&B coach and the O-line coach? Why ain't nobody calling out the assistant coaches? Absolutely. They deserve blame, Monica. He's the run game coordinator, right? He is the run game coordinator. You know? I haven't banned anybody. I don't even have no moderators. I'm gonna get some though. I'm gonna put some moderators in here soon. The total package, Keisha. It's coaching, the play call, and they don't use weapons like Darius Cooper, no screens, no motion, put a fullback, and absolutely, bro. There's no creativity. And what people do, they go back to the quarterback. Well, he can't run a complex offense. Bullshit. Bullshit. The man is brilliant, bro. The man is brilliant. He can do it. But everything got to go back to Jalen. Remember, with these people, everything got to go back to Jalen Hurts. That's their move. Well, I can't run. No, they're not running the complex offense because the coach don't have a complex offense that he can put in. If you look at this shit looks like back the last time Nick Sirianni was calling plays. Then he gave it up to Steichen. It was bullshit. You know? Why is this not ringing? I got to call him back. I missed a couple. My man said I'm an Eagles fan since 1980. I'm an Eagles fan since like 90, what? Probably like 80, 91. 91. Well, quick to blame Hurts with this shitty ass play call, like we haven't seen him in the competent offense game before. Absolutely. That's a fact. We've seen Hurts cook already. But again, people have they have their little thing about Jalen, man, because he's not loud. He's not obnoxious. He leads. He leads fearlessly. They don't like that. I believe he rises above all. Absolutely. People say he can't run a complex offense like he hasn't dealt with a new play call every year. And that's tough, man. Think about it. All these other quarterbacks have the same. They running this. First of all, they're running the same plays for years, and stuff is added in. When I was coaching and I was calling the plays, I had like 40 plays for a varsity team, right? I had 40 plays, right? And we didn't start with 40. Like I would evolve it. Like every week I'll see something the Eagles did, and I'll install it that week, and we'll run it. By the time we get to the end of the season, like it's like we know these. I could call 2 plays in to the QB. I give him 1 and 2, and he reads on a wristband, what these plays are. Whatever we wanted to do, or I ain't got to bring him. I could just go like this, give him the signal, whatever the case may be. And then I had adjustments where I would say, what was one of them? I forget the one we used to call, where we would go like a spread. We'll be in a bunch, then we'll go to a spread. Whether it would be like Omaha or whatever the case may be. It was Virginia. We'll say Virginia, Virginia. Then all the wide receivers will spread out, right? And then we'll know like we're going to spread offense and we'll run whatever we're gonna run out of that, you know. So all these other quarterbacks have all this time to learn this. It's like it's hard. Every year you gotta get a new playbook. It's hard. It's not easy, bro. And you figure they probably got at least, I don't know, 100 plays, maybe more. I don't know what an NFL playbook consists of. I know I have 40 of them, about 40 something plays. I know that. You know, and this you talking about a 7th, 8th grade team. Albert, you want to come in here and talk? I'll drop the link for you, homie. You got a lot to say. Let's hear you. Link's right there, brother. You want to be heard? I'll let you in. I'm not the guy that's going to duck smoke. I'm not the guy that's going to duck smoke. Once you take away the play calling from Nick and get an advisor to come in and help the Eagles, it'll be a lot better in the offense. That way the D don't got to kill themselves. Yeah, I mean, the offense got to be complementary. Appreciate that, North Philly Mo. The offense has to be complementary. At some point, the defense is going to break. I'll coach defense too. And it's like you want to put our job is like, all right, I'm gonna hold them to maybe 1 or 2 tubs. If I hold them to 1, I'm expecting you to do your job. So I'm like, defense, we got to get the ball back. I'm telling my men, all right, yo, we got to get the ball back, punch that shit out, you know. And we punch it out, we get the ball back. The offense don't do nothing. They start to put pressure, like, God damn, like, all right, come on, y'all, I'm getting you the ball back. At least 1,000 plays. Okay, 1,000 plays. I appreciate that. Damn. So 1,000 plays. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? 1,000 plays? Wow. 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 So that goes, I mean, wow. Nick can't call his own offense. Yeah. Yeah, yo, call your offense, bro. If you got the talent and you got the line, I didn't have a good offensive line. But if I have a line and talent, it's a field day out there calling plays. I'm not saying I'm calling plays on the NFL level. I'm not never going to say that. But this football is football. If you got a line and a few skilled players, bro, you're having a field day out there. You're having a field day. So that's crazy. Theodore, you a troll to be on Philly 500 channel. Oh boy. Shout out to Philly 500. Milton Williams was the truth back then. Yeah, they they got to revamp, and I'm a little worried about the offensive line. Jeffrey and Howie have to step in. Sometimes it feels like rocket science with a portion of the fan base. Every time Jalen has a competent play call, we win. Absolutely. We just start seeing. I like this guy, whoever you are. Function. I like you, man. I don't know if you're a girl or female, but good comments. We just started seeing the offensive line pull last week. That's nasty work from the pro line. The conservative nature is Nick Sirianni. Yeah, you're right about that. Because even when we needed to score, people could say they was playing soft. I don't want to hear that shit. We went right down the fucking field, bro. We went right down the field. You know? Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. My bad, y'all. Give me 1 second. Can I even call on this joint? My bad for the dead air, man. Somebody's trying to reach me. My bad, y'all. My bad. 1 second. can't call out on the tablet right now. Guys, give me 1 second. Let's take a station identification. Let's take a station identification break. Do I have anything? I gotta put something in the lexicon where I can play something to step away for a minute. Shoot. Guys, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go off air for about 1 minute. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. My bad. Let me lock this back in. Hold on, y'all. There we go. My bad for the dead air. People trying to get in touch, trying to get me to go to the football game, man. You know, the games is on playing this week. But yeah, so let me go to a couple comments and we're gonna get up out of here. Hey, if you're in here, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button for your boy. Hit the thumbs up and the like button. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, thanks to y'all very quickly. We do record live Mondays and Fridays with my partner, Sam Man. So lock in with us. The offense started clicking when Hurts was a running threat. Starting to run the ball. We need to run more RPO opens. I said that, Bobby. I said that. This is right now. This is what we're going to have to do to be successful, right? This is what we're going to have to do. As long as there's no threat of Jalen running, you can just, since our offensive line is not blocking well, they're going to be able to beat us up like they've been doing. You know? Hebrews in the hood. Nobody can overcome continuous 3 and outs plus allowing 2 100-yard rushes is crazy. And that's coming from a Bears fan. Real shit, Hebrew. What's up, brother? Real talk. I forgot you out there, Chicago. Shout out to you. That's real talk. 2 100-yard rushes ain't a team is never going to win. Ever going to win. Ever going to win. Never. And I'm surprised. I like usually Ben Johnson, he'll go away from some shit and keep passing. He was like, I'm going to run the ball right down these boys' throat. And we couldn't do shit about it, man. We couldn't do shit about it, bro. $150 million defensive tackle. People want to talk about $200 million offense. Jalen Carter's $150 million defensive tackle getting thrown around like a fucking rag doll. My man was throwing him around like a rag doll. The other man is 6'8", like 350, Jordan Davis. You can't get off a block? You can't get off a block, big man? But I seen it in the offseason. I'm sitting there in the summertime. Every time I got an alert, it was the Bears got Joe Tooney. I'm like, all right, the Bears going. I said it. I said the Bears going to be a contender this year. No, everybody laughed at me. Oh, no. I said it. I said because they rebuilt that offensive line. And the teams that gave us the most problems this year is teams that got young, athletic, stout offensive lines because they match the Eagles' physicality. If you don't got an offensive line, we're going to kill you. But if you got an offensive line, you could beat us, bro. And that's what happened yesterday. 300-pound motherfucker, 380 pounds, 350, 6'8", and you get tossed around. This is crazy. Get in the weight room, man. You see these guys put up 125s and shit. What does that mean if you're letting this boy throw you around? Come on, man. The penalties have been biting us too. Absolutely. Absolutely, sis. Side note, 70 people in the chat. Glad to see you guys growing the channel, brother. That's why I keep tuning in. Yeah, DRZ, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, DRZ. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I appreciate everybody. People that's saying hit the thumbs up on the video. Hit the thumbs up on the video. I'm gonna be here a few more minutes. I'm gonna catch this football game, man. Please hit the thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hold on, let me check my tablet real quick. I'm gonna get to a couple more comments. Don't worry. Appreciate y'all. Here it is. But yeah, they calling for Jalen Hurts. Some people calling for him to be benched. Clowns is calling for him to be benched, I should say. Them people's clowns. They clowns. One more time, I'm gonna drop the link, and then I'm gonna go. Y'all wish I could stay in here longer. Every time I start doing the live, people start calling me. They want me to do this, do that. Every single time, bro. That's the link if y'all want to come in. My man said, let me read this one. My man said it's Disney on Ice out there. Where'd that go? Well. Man, shit was Disney on Ice out there. D-line was sliding around. Like, it was, yo, man, we got manhandled, bro. And that pisses me off the most as a coach, as somebody who loves football, as an Eagles fan. You beat us to the fucking ground yesterday, bro. Like, they literally beat us to the ground, man. Literally. Yep, you're right. Teams have upped their O-lines. Yep. Washington thought they did, but they fucking suck. Let me read this one, then this one. And then let me know you guys are tuning in from, then I'm going to dip. Nick Sirianni does this with AJ Smitty and Dallas first. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me do that like that. See, I need to put a big screen anyway so I can see. I got bad ass eye. Nick Sirianni does this with AJ Smitty and Dallas. And the first play goes to Smitty. The next play will be AJ. Then Dallas, AJ, and Smitty will be open. But the play calling is strictly for Dallas. Got you. How come Philly the only team with one running back? You got to ask the play caller. Well, I've seen Jordan Davis and Carter get wiped up out the equation damn near every play. You're right. That's alarming right there. Bears O-line dominated our D-line with the 7th round rookie running back. Man, come on, bro. Swift out there punting the ball, kicking the ball. As a defensive player, I'm trying to put blood in your fucking mouth, dog. If you want to stay up, I tell my kid, if they want to stay up, fucking punish him. If you want to keep going for extra yards, somebody better come up and punch him in his mouth. Not literally, but somebody better lay the wood on homie. If homie gonna be trying to run for extra yards, somebody better come up and pow. That's the physicality we need to be playing with. You feel me? That's what I'm coaching. Yo, if he want to stay up, punish his fucking ass. Sometimes I say it just like that in his ear. I was like, yo, punish his fucking ass. He ain't gonna be one thing you're not gonna do is run on us, bro. That's a mentality, though. Thank Bird game, they just blow up our line. That was embarrassing, man. They ran a lot of misdirect, right? A lot of cutbacks, but that's the defense, though. If you seeing that end got to stay home. The linebacker got to stay home and don't crash and wait for that shit. But do you see them running and they like going once you like this? Remember, he who hesitates is lost. That's the golden rule. He who hesitates is lost. Once you do like this, it's over with. You got to be moving. You got to be, you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Moving, going forward, play downhill. That's how you coach players. We're playing downhill. I don't give a fuck if we miss. When you start doing this shit, it's over with. Play downhill, bro. This is little league football shit. Imagine having a creative run game. Man, come on, bro. Phillips got put on his back. Yo, I seen Jalen Carter. I don't know who the dude was. Whoever the Bears guard is. I forget his name. He took Carter and slammed him down. I thought Carter was supposed to be the next coming of this, next coming of that. Come on, man. 58 people in here. Hit the thumbs up on the video. We got 40 likes. Let's get 50. Let's get 50. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from real quick, man. Then I got to go. We've been on here for a minute. Carter's not in shape. Well, that's a travesty. That's a travesty. And for the people, like, to think that somebody not in shape, you should be fine, bro. Think about it. You got nothing. You're getting paid millions of dollars just to play football. Pennsylvania. I'm going to be in the best shape of my fucking life. All I got to do is play football. You got all the money to get all the herbs, all the treatments, all the shit you want. You know what I'm saying? Also, with these calls coming in late, that shows yeah, you're right. Yeah, absolutely good. Yeah, Fred Johnson is definitely cooked. Fred Johnson's he's big for nothing. He's big for nothing. My man put belt Bears. All right, we'll see. The Bears, I got a tough sled in the head. We'll see where y'all end up. We can't run the ball with Jalen as a +1, but McKee. Yeah, that's a good point. They feel like when they feel like they trying to say that Jalen can't process, he can't read, he's not good. He's doing a good job, man. I just think the play calling is elementary. Jonathan Harvey. Oh shit. Ben Johnson used broken rhythm, kept Eagles deep inside the position. Sherry doesn't like schemes, but he prefers matchups. Watching from Detroit. Yeah, that's a good point. But I can guarantee you this. Once we get our shit together and we play them, we'll blow them boys out. Right? Because to me, if you stop the run with the Bears, you could beat them. But that's easier said than done. Because that quarterback is okay. But I'm not going to diss him. I'm not going to diss him. Detroit, okay. Bear down. Bear down is the corniest shit ever. But y'all have y'all shit. Bear down. Bear down. All right, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I watched the Amazon camera. There was nobody open. They ran some short routes and over a couple missed throws. Yeah. One thing about Jalen, if somebody's open, he's going to put it on you. Him and Smitty missed out yesterday. That was a miscommunication between both of them. And then people who say he can't throw in tight windows, that ball he threw to AJ was in a tight window, right? But they're going to talk. And then when they do, I'm going to spank their ass this week. I'm going to be listening. And when they start their little bullshit, I'm going to spank their ass. Carter has gotten manhandled the last 2 games. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with it. I cannot argue with that. First of all, there's no 300-pound man that should be getting manhandled by anybody. Like, they lifting all these fucking weights. Come on, man. Carter not making a huge difference on D-line even before this game. Yeah, man. The offense is showing that 1 or 2 missed throws is so damn dangerous for us, man. Yeah, it is. Because it's like, when you going to get them back? When you going to get them back, Dank? And then Jalen Hurts fumbling. I'm like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. My best friend is a Bears fan. He was surprised the Bears won. Absolutely. That was a big win for the Bears, man. I can't take nothing away from them. Fuck them. But I can't take nothing away from them. But for the people, man, I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. Look, I'm definitely not advocating. I don't know if I want to give Carter $35 million. I'm not giving him $35 million, but you got to give him something. You can't let him walk. But $35 million, hell no. Because everybody want to talk all this shit about the $200 million offense. He's a $150 million tackle. What the fuck did he give you? That Hurts fumble took the air out of the building. Yeah. That was a momentum shifting play, man. You just can't have it. But again, when you only have 1 turnover, right? When you have one turnover, you know it's going to be a game. That's just Jalen Hurts. He's going to give you 2 or 3 in that game. Hopefully, this was the last time we have any turnovers, but we got a long, long time for this next game, man. So we gonna hope the Cowboys lose to Detroit. Washington's gonna get boat raced by Broncos. We still in good shape. Carter costing himself the bag. You better wake up. But I appreciate y'all, man. We almost hit an hour on the channel today. 72 people in. That's beautiful. We almost had 1,000 subscribers, man. And I appreciate y'all, from locking in with us. And we're gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to put out content, man. Good thing is all resets in the playoff. Yeah, but like I know, Dank, you got to be playing a certain way going into the playoffs. Yeah, we wanted to win the NFC early. Philly's under, no matter what they are. That's the fact. Yeah, I didn't want to think about winning the NFC East this early. You might take your foot off the gas. So now you got to work for it. Now Dallas is on your ass. Now you got to win, right? And realistically, it was a must-win versus the Bears, but we still 8-4. We just got to switch some things up. This team has to respond next week. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Bobby. And the game that we're going into with Herbert, their offensive line is not good, bro. So we should win the next 2 games. Washington, we should beat their ass, but we'll see. We could beat Buffalo. So look, all is not. I know it's gonna be tough, but we got to keep doing shows like this to help each other cope. You know what I mean? Dallas taking the division because it's more likely they went out. Hey, look, Dallas. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It is more likely they went out, but even if they went out, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for them because I think they're 1.5 behind. But we'll see. We'll get to that. I'm not even worried about that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? But I hear what you're saying, Jonathan Harvey. They're playing some good football right now, man. They're stopping the run, that pass and attack. But the crazy part is, AJ Brown get called for a push off, but Pickens push off every play. But that's another type for another day. But I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Hit the thumbs up on the video, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll also be opening up some advertising opportunities too if you want to advertise on the channel real soon, man. So y'all have a good day. Again, we got to do shows like this to help each other cope and get through. But no, I don't think they should. Thank you, Eagles Brother 92. They should not bench Hurts. Hell no. I'm not with that. Hell no. He's 8-4, bro. He's 8-4. No, I'm not with that. No. All right, y'all have a good day.